Ed Rowe, class of 1959.
Good evening. As many of you may know, on Netflix, David Letterman has a new show. It's called My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. I wish I could just stop there, but I was told I couldn't, so I'll continue. For each of this evening's inductees, you are reading here a lot about numbers, statistics, records, championships, etc. All incredibly impressive and Hall of Fame worthy. But from my perspective, as his son, I would like to offer 3 real reasons why I think Coach Rowe has been voted into the Fairfield Prep Athletic Hall of Fame. The first reason, dedication and commitment. Dedication to the game of baseball and to the players he coached. For Coach Rowe, there were very few months when prep baseball wasn't on his mind, as evidenced by the numerous index cards all over our house at any time during the off-season. Some with baseball fundamentals, some with practice itineraries jotted down, others with multiple variations of lineups for the upcoming season, all in his unique and slightly strange handwriting. Not to mention the hours upon hours spent during the season, away from the family at times, traveling, practice, preparation. He was always in, always all in, not just because of his competitive nature, but more importantly because he felt he owed it to the players, especially the upperclassmen, as he always said it was their team. He was often stubborn and demanded a lot, but always with a commitment towards excellence, towards doing things the right way. Leads me to my second reason, the prep experience. I never did ask him because I always just knew it. Coach Rowe felt a tremendous responsibility to make sure that the multiple hundreds of young men that came through the baseball program came out of it appreciating the experience, the prep experience. The scores, the stats, the records were important to him, sure, but never more important than making sure that every player did things the prep way. Hustle, play hard, play smart, have fun, pray together before every game, pick up your teammates, don't be a cancer. The strength of the wolf is in the pack. Respect your opponent, yes, even St. Joe's, and honor the uniform. Properly represent the prep on and off the field. He was consistent with this approach from his start in the 1960s all the way through his teams in the 2000s. Without us really knowing it at the time, he was preparing young men for life, not just to win ball games. Which brings me to the third and most important reason, which is family. I know Dad. If he gave his definition of success, the word family would come very early in that definition. As I said, in many ways, Coach Rowe used baseball to prepare young men for life. So he was most proud when his players came back. They called, they wrote, they visited to share their post-prep stories, to talk about their successes and to say thanks. But his impact goes well beyond that. Many of these players are truly part of the Rowe family. People who have laughed and cried with us over the years, even the many years after my dad's retirement. The list is too long to mention specific names, but you all know who you are. Establishing a lifelong connection with the player is the true measure of greatness in coaching. I always said, Mom and Dad gave birth to only one boy, but they have over 100 sons. This is Hall of Fame success. This is Coach Rowe. This is my dad. My name is Eddie Rowe, class of 1987, and proud member of the Prep Baseball Brotherhood. And it's my honor to present my dad, Coach Edward J. Rowe, for enshrinement into the Fairfield Prep Athletic Hall of Fame.